UCLA with the ball on the tee, and the Michigan speed back deep to their wide receivers, Howard and Alexander. Michigan will handle the ball first.
Great kick.
They'll bring it out on the 20-yard line. Ellis Gerback, the man with all the consonants, Yugoslavian heritage. Now his backs. John Vaughn is the man who gained better than 200 yards against Lou Holtz at Notre Dame last week. Gerard Bunch, number 32. Remember him. But there's the offensive line that Dick Vermeil raved about in our opening. Let's see if they just saddle him up here in the opening minutes and ride behind him with Vaughn and Bunch. Bunch goes in motion. That's what they'll do with Vaughn on first down. Great cutback to daylight. 40, 45, 50, inside the 40-yard line with Carlton Gray catching him from behind. As they did against Notre Dame, Michigan will use the no huddle. It prevents a defensive assistant from sending in the substitutes that he might like in that situation. And he completes his first pass to the outside. Gerback hitting Howard. And that's his high school teammate. Out of there, the middle of that line, Lawhorn will be substituted a lot. Now, at the linebacking spots for UCLA, and they need big games out of Shaw and Argo against that offensive line. Now, the defensive back. The man who is missing is replaced by Travis Collier. Dick, and what will that do to the UCLA defense?
Well, he's one of their best run defenders in that safety position. They're going to miss him. He's a caliber player.
Gerback to throw it again, and it is complete. And stepping out of bounds is Derek Alexander. Big plays. Michigan forced to live with that tough setback all week. Emotionally down, coming out here in the opening drive. Now showing the wishbone. And coming to the right side was Vaughn. Another first down for the Wolverines. They have marched to the UCLA 14-yard line. Sending Alexander in motion. Taps him when he's behind him. Now they swing the fullback outside, and Bunch powers his way toward the end zone inside the 5-yard line. Boy, that was the heartbreak against Notre Dame when they threw and the Irish picked it off. This time they will run. Vaughn, and he's short of the goal line. This time they'll use wishbone, and sometimes they go to Jefferson out of this set. They do this time. Jefferson is stopped, and now he pulls his way into the end zone. Line judge coming down the line. Now he signals touchdown. Michigan. They go ahead on Jefferson's touchdown. Point, and J.D. Carlson, who broke the Bruins' hearts a year ago, adds the extra point. It was almost too easy. Michigan took the opening kickoff and marched 80 yards, and they lead it 7-0 on Jefferson's touchdown. We'll be right back. That was back in 1890s. I don't want to differ with him. Carlson has the kickoff now, Dick, and the Bruins will handle the ball. This is Brown, their tailback at the 10. Whoa! They brought down. Beautiful tackle by number 8, who got the job done. Facing Tommy Maddox, 6'4", 189 pounds, out of the Dallas, Texas area. They'll throw it on first down, and he has now hit 10 straight passes for the Bruins, and that is a first down. He goes to Randy Austin, 13 of 20 for 244 yards, completed his last 9, now hits his first pass against the Wolverines. That's 10 in a row. And if they can discover a tailback to take charge, if Brian Brown steps up or Kevin Williams, this will be some offense. And there's the line that will have to handle Michigan up front, and they will run Brown. Didn't get much out of that. Anderson has been the ringleader. They were able to influence him at South Bend. The Irish did not have much trouble with him. He was calling the plays. What do you think about the Michigan defensive unit?
They just didn't tackle like the Michigan defense units of old. And I think that was one of their concerns all week, because in playing UCLA, they've got to tackle good backs much better than they did last week. 2nd and 9, split the backs in that familiar pro set. Now they send Kevin Smith, the fullback, in motion. Maddox, with a penalty flag down, is sacked. Martin Davis. You know, that Martin Davis, now the Bruins in the shotgun. This was able to rattle Stanford. Stanford did not handle the shotgun in UCLA Saturday in the second half. And Maddox, with that size, can see over the offense and the defense. Bingo! He's got an open man. Short of the first down, however. Sean LaChapelle, they're going. They're already down 1 touchdown. That's Trip Wilburn back. Terrible side of his foot.
but it gets a UCLA bounce, and it'll go out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Now with Michigan leading by 7. Elvis Gerback back to work from the 23. And here is the man who shredded the Irish last week, John Vaughn.
The freshman, a true freshman, and have to line up on that gorilla.
Roman Fiver, the leading tackler for the Bruins, brought him down.
To try to get in some gaps and create the negative play.
Now behind that offensive line, Vaughn has rushed 5 times for 61 yards. It's a changeup. They go with Bunch, the fullback, and he blasts out for another Michigan first down. And it's the no huddle, which continues from last week. But they don't really run a hurry up. And now they want the end around. They get the ball into Alexander's hands. Gerback throws a good cutoff block, and Alexander squeezes about 7 yards.
Been disastrous.
Manny Onward Levy, number 51. Another Nigerian night. Michigan straight ahead for the first down.
And they're prepared for it better than Notre Dame would have been, being caught by the surprise last week. They're prepared to handle it, and I don't think that's going to be a real negative for UCLA.
Vaughn slashes back on the sideline.
The sudden change defense once in a while. Bring a safety, bring the linebackers, try to throw them for that minus yardage play. Get them in 3rd and long.
Now Gerback goes for the pass. Man is open, and he has got him going out of bounds on the near sideline. Desmond Howard, who caught 6 passes. Michigan has rushed already here today for 98 yards. Elvis Gerback with an open receiver, giving the Wolverines a 1st and 10 on the 25. And that was John Vaughn again with Meach Shaw, number 2nd and long. And here comes Vaughn again behind a bunch block. This time he is cut off, and a 2-yard loss. Diebold, his tight end, is set to his left. Now they'll bring Alexander from behind him. And off a play fake, Gerback throwing complete again to Howard, but short of the first down. And this is going to be 4th, and it would be a long 2. It would be a gamble. They're up 7, having scored a touchdown with their first possession.
He's 5 for 6 in his career from this distance.
There is a penalty flag down. If it's against UCLA, it will give Michigan a first down. If it's against the Bruins, Michigan will keep this drive going. You bet. At the UCLA 14-yard line. Just turned on the television, said the Bruins are down by 7. Michigan marching 80 yards on its opening drive. Just hit a field goal, but they have elected to take the points off the board and continue with Vaughn, and he is short of the 10-yard line. By the name of Ricky Powers. He is the tailback, and he can run to the corner if they want to try that. He is set behind Bunch now, and Gerback in the eye. And they're going to run him behind that offensive line. He cuts back to the right. Now, good 3 yards to go here for a first down. Powers stays in the game. Gerback to throw it. Has time, and it is complete inside the 5-yard line. Dave Diebold. Diebold set to Gerback's right. Inside to the fullback, and Bunch batters his way to the 1.
He knows down the road when these young guys get experience, they're going to be a good team. But right now, he was concerned about that.
Here's Vaughn. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, if you're a UCLA fan, you can say that Tommy Maddox has got Michigan just where he wants it. We'll be coming back.
Ryan Brown has been a very good kickoff return man for UCLA.
They can use a spark. 15 to the 22-yard line.
And he won't sit around and try to beat him physically if it's not going well early. They're going to throw the football.
Maddox back, incomplete.
Tommy Maddox can get it done.
Right now, Maddox faces 2nd and 10 mark. And he will run Smith, the fullback. And Michigan playing defense. Now it's 3rd and long for Maddox, the Bruins, and they'll go to the shotgun. It's protection this time. Down the middle for the first down. What he can do so well is that sidearm. Lone running back is the fullback, Kevin Smith.
yell and scream, great, we scored.
Maddox running the draw play now with the fullback, and that's going to be short for first down.
They're still playing it now. They line up and they slant, they stunt, and they take you on physically. They keep you guessing.
3rd and 4. They walk the linebackers up. Now they drop them off, and Maddox has one bobble that would have been a first down, but Brian Adams booted it.
At Bakersfield High School.
Keeler. Runs to Welborn. Has it in the fumble, but Michigan may have recovered. They've got 101,000 at least on hand, and the Wolverines lead it by 2 touchdowns. Sending motion behind Gerback, and now they will run Vaughn out to about the 22.
Go ahead and take a shot.
Motion again from Michigan, and Gerback will throw back to Alexander on a little bit of a slip screen on that side, and he gets out to the 27-yard line. All right, Coach, now it is 3rd and short. You can see the chains across the way. 3 yards, which really can't be considered too short. Here's Vaughn, and he is hit by 54. Littleton.
Letting him penetrate through, trying to get him in the backfield.
Here's Connor's first punt, and it is a beauty. Fair catch called for at the 33-yard line. Oh, it dropped the pass. Forced UCLA to punt it away on its last possession. Now the talented freshman taking over again. He's getting good pass protection. Throwing to Moore, complete at midfield. I want to tell you, he has a brilliant arm.
A bone eye. Haven't seen that before.
I'm sure you did last Saturday with Colorado.
Yes, but not with UCLA.
All right. Maddox, play fake, buys time, on the run over through his receiver who was wide open. He had a tight end open at the 35. His time runs out on the first quarter. A few bad throws. We've seen Maddox uncorked. Michigan up by 2 touchdowns. We'll be right back. An excess of 100,000 on a gorgeous Saturday afternoon. 2nd and 10. Maddox and UCLA down by 2. Operate from the shotgun, incomplete. Great defensive play that time by Eric Anderson. It is a town that has always worshipped the quarterback.
19 years old on September 2nd. Just a kid. I don't even know if he's changed yet.
From the shotgun, under pressure. Look at him throw underneath to his running back, Smith. Short of the first down. And the Bruins have to punt it away again. Line drive. Welborn will let it go on into the end zone. And they will bring it out now. Now Gerback moving back behind center. He has gone to the no huddle for both of these games. Off a great play fake. Goes for the home run, and Alexander got it. 25-yard line. Gray there defensively. And Gerback is perfect with his first 7 passes against UCLA. This is Jefferson who checked in, and he gets to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5. Gerback got the play from the sideline. They use hand signals. Occasionally they will messenger it in when they want to deal with him directly. Gerback throwing open to Howard, touchdown. Or will they give it to him? They have not signaled yet. They're going to mark it at the 1-foot line. First it was the running game. Now it is the passing that has set up a touchdown opportunity out of the wishbone, and they go right straight ahead for the 3rd score by the Wolverines here in the first half. Bernie Leggett taking it in. They'll know now the Bruins have got a pass to get back into this one. They're down by 21 in the early going.
But it's the kind of offense that Homer Smith likes to direct game day. Throw the ball.
Perhaps the best offensive line in college football. Carlson kicking it off toward Brown, and it goes out of bounds, a 5-yard penalty. So the coaching staff of Jim Young's up at West Point. Kick to Brown, and it is intercepted by Brian Allen, 86, and he's finally paddled a single setback, going with a double tight end formation and 2 wide receivers. And on first down, Maddox right over the middle, and it is dropped again. They have dropped 2 passes. That time. to Mike Evans.
Films and studied what they did in the second and third games last year.
Shotgun. Were used at Alabama successfully. Great catch on that far sideline by LaChapelle, and out of bounds for a first down. As a point guard, he averaged 35.8 points a game. Boy, there's a lot of coaches to use him as he hits his tight end for another first down. Maybe Steve Fisher.
Are talented, but the country doesn't know who they are yet. So we're hoping that they'll play up to their potential and to their press clipping.
You know something about national championships. The football team's trying to win theirs. What do you think about the game today?
We're playing...
How important it is for them to get something going here in the first half. Just inside of 11 minutes to go. And Maddox rolling to the right, on the move, and a pass was deflected beautifully by John Milligan. Second and 10. Maddox in the I formation. He will move his tailback and send him in motion. Brian Brown rolling to the right and throwing complete underneath tight coverage that time to Brian Adams, who ended up on probation. They suffered the death penalty. Maddox a little bit distraught about that. Decided that he would look elsewhere. It was not a popular decision. Complete. A great catch by LaFashelle down at the 15-yard line. Right on when he delivered the ball.
You know, he was a pitcher. He won 7 and lost 1.
Great velocity. Now he's running the draw play to give it back to him. He'll throw out of it. Touchdown, UCLA! Michael Moore will walk in, and there'll be a penalty marker down. Hold everything. Yes, they had an illegal receiver downfield. It's like something you create the sand was, and the defender's supposed to bang the ball back to the quarterback. So after the penalty, Maddox rolling this time to the left, throwing complete to the far sideline, Reggie Moore.
And they played well, but still got beat.
Second down, ball at the Michigan 10. UCLA trailing by 3 touchdowns. Needs to get something going here in the first half. Off a long count, Maddox will throw to fade to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. In the end zone, probably would not have been a catch in the NFL.
Right in the corner of the end zone. Let it drop down there. It's not quite as high as he wanted to. He had possession. Right foot dragging. Good job.
And the holder is Maddox. They pick it up. They're going to go for 2. The throw. He wanted Randy Austin.
That's one of the big advantages of having a quarterback at that position, but there are disadvantages.
21-7, UCLA, or I should say 21-6, as they fail to convert the 2-point. Now they'll give the ball back to Michigan, and it rolls out of bounds. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Good kickoff. Howard at the 9.
Got a hold.
Alley. And out to the 43-yard line. First and 10 for Michigan. Gerback handing it off behind that offensive line. Gerard Bunch, the fullback. Second down and long for the Wolverines. Gerback brings Alexander behind him. He taps him when he moves past. And again, this time they move behind the left side of the line. Brian Lockwood needing a couple of yards here to keep this drive moving. And they will bring Vaughn to the outside for the first down and then some. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. On the move again. UCLA's defense badly in need of a big play. Gerback on first down with great time. There's the interception. And it was Eric Turner, their big play man. And just what they needed. Gerback had been perfect, 8 of 8 for 117 yards, and now serves up his first interception. So Maddox back to work on a first and 10. Gets time from his offensive line. He's going to go to Moore for the home run. And it's incomplete. That time it was well defended by Veda Murray. Fly at a discount to wherever Tommy Maddox is playing. So United Airlines better recruit a good quarterback somewhere. Send him out to school out of state. Third down and 10. Let's see what the Bruins do from the shotgun. They trail at 21-6. 7.5 minutes left in the first half. In incomplete. Under pressure. Michigan coming that time. That's another low one toward Welburn. He wants to return it. He's got it at the 20. And good coverage by the Bruins on that low punt. The ABC movie special, Beverly Hills Cop. That's coming up tonight on ABC. Here it's been Michigan in this offensive line. And Bunch, a hard-running fullback. 6:49 to go in the first half. Roger Twybo will be along at halftime with all the scores and information. World of college football, and there they spring them to daylight inside the 50-yard line. Bunch, and again without the huddle. Gerback has the Wolverines at the line of scrimmage in UCLA territory. And running Bernie Leggett, number 40, in the arms of Roman, Dean Dingman, and Matt Elliott, the guards. Tom Doring and 330-pound Greg Skrebenek are the tackles. Just watch them. They ask you to do there in the open. Look at the protection they offer. Back good hit over there on the far side. That's right. When they didn't go to play action, he just dropped into the zone.
Well, I'm not coordinating the offense, so.
Third down, under pursuit, heavy fire. But he was able to get an incomplete. It's going to attempt a 57-yarder, and the wind is in his face. Let's see if they might have a fake error, if he can nail this one.
48 is
Bad
the long
snap, low, picked up by the Bruins. It'll be UCLA ball, and they will have it near midfield.
I'll tell you, you have to question the management of the offense in the kicking game.
Maddox and the Bruins with a 1st and 10. Lots of time left here in the first half. And on first down, good pass protection. Throws underneath to a running back, and he is close to a first down. Here's one that Homer Smith frequently likes to go long on. This is second and less than a yard. Showing a run formation all the way. Maddox is going to put it up. And it's short. Breaks free. Inside the 30. He'll go for a touchdown. UCLA scores again. Maddox will do just that. And he's under pressure. He cannot get it off. And Mike Evans, who played a brilliant game defensively, leaves UCLA short of a 2-point conversion and trailing 21-12. 3:58 to go first half, but the Bruins are back in it. But they can't open up enough daylight, because if Maddox is down by inside of 1 touchdown in the last quarter, he could really light it up. Here comes Desmond Howard.
Watch out. Watch out.
Great return. Out of bounds on the far side. And an official said that Howard stepped out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So that's where the Wolverines will put it in play as Alexander comes in motion, and they will go back to their base running game, and they have really been featuring the fullback. Second down and long. Gerback goes back to his tailback this time, and he is close to a first down. John Vaughn. UCLA has struck for 2 touchdowns and missed on 2 points.
Eric Turner, the free safety, is now playing left corner. They must have another injury problem.
Jefferson has the first down. Comes across midfield.
Michigan's job not to allow that to happen.
And they run that tailback into a big hole behind that offensive line. Vaughn with 201 against Notre Dame, now 111 yards against UCLA. 2 consecutive 100-yard days. There he is into another hole. Crossing the 25-yard line, and it was Henderson. It is Powers, Ricky Powers, the freshman from Akron, in a tailback for Michigan. And they run the fullback bunch. He's going to be short of the first down. It's
Well, Brent, the doctor's report says that Carlton Gray, the normal left cornerback, has muscle spasms in his lower back. He's walking around right now. He should be back later in the game. Got something going on.
You bet. Touchdown, Michigan. John Vaughn, following a block by Derek Alexander, goes 23 yards. Pete Carlson again.
You know, he came into this ball game leading the country in rushing. He's able to get out there pretty far. It'd be tough to catch.
So here it's 28-12 this afternoon. Michigan State, Notre Dame still coming up. And this fall, we've got some great shows coming.
This time they moved the defensive back to running back, and it's paying off.
Brown, 1 yard deep, will bring it out for UCLA. Looks for an alley. Squeezes through at the 25, 30, 35. And down at the 40. Slot formation to the right of Maddox, working from the left hash mark as he comes out. Great defensive work by Chris Hutchison, number 97.
Same style of defense.
55 seconds for Maddox and the Bruins in the first half. From the shotgun. Gets his protection this time and throws complete to the Michigan 46-yard line. It was Michael Moore, and they'll move as rapidly as they can. 45 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Maddox is back. Good protection. Throws complete to LaChapelle.
Get out of bounds.
Inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. Of course, I'd love to hear what Bo says as the game's going on. And now they swing the tailback around the left side and out of bounds. Brian Brown. First and 10 for UCLA. Inside the Michigan 15. Offensive show continues here in Ann Arbor. They run the draw play inside the 10-yard line with Kevin Smith for 20 years. And now his defense faces a second down. Maddox under pressure. Throws incomplete over the head of Moore. 14 seconds, third down. Should be able to get off 2 passing plays if he doesn't throw an interception. And instead they'll run it on an inside handoff with Brown. Now they will have to use that last timeout. They are short of the first down, and it's decision time. Maddox is the holder for Brad Dalaiso. Ball is right in the middle for this field goal attempt. And he nails this one. So the UCLA coaching staff will put 3 on the board and make it a 28-15 game at halftime. And right now, let's send you to New York. And here's Roger Tribal. I just cannot come to the game. I got too nervous watching the Notre Dame game on television. So he's at home. And, Bo, we hope you're enjoying it. I know you're a little nervous right now. There's another penalty. And
Then defense that area. He kicked it too wide. Now he's kicking it right down the middle. Oh, it moves over to the left.
And this one's going to go out of bounds. Why don't they try an onside kick right here? That surprised everybody. There he goes. Hey, the crowd cheers, and we're finally underway. And it is fielded by Brown to the 40. Down to the 43-yard line. Almost.
First snap, shotgun.
He's got plenty of time. Throws underneath for a first down, hitting Michael Moore. First and 10 for Tommy Maddox. Hollywood's newest darling. Certainly Terry Donahue knows how Los Angeles loves the heroes. That one was deflected, but
He'll be a great UCLA player.
on second down, he'll be satisfied to hand it off, and that was Trip Welburn. Third down and long, and from the shotgun, Maddox, he's had time from that formation, steps up and throws incomplete. Not a well-thrown ball. Be the punter with Welburn back deep. Healer kept him down low. He gets this one high but short. And it takes a Michigan bounce, and it is touched there at the 30-yard line. It's 28-15 over UCLA. Elvis Gerbach making his 6th start as the Wolverine quarterback. 4-0 a year ago, beaten by Notre Dame last Saturday night. And John Bond, the tailback, who's right into the short side of the field. They bring Alexander in motion to the right side. They'll run that way with the fullback bunch. Tries to power his way for the first down, and I don't know where they spot the ball.
I might have looked a little smarter as a coach. He said, no way.
Third down and 1 here for Michigan. Ooh, and big hole for the first down. John Vaughn on 1st and 10. Ball at the Michigan 45. They lead it 28-15. And that time he tried to cut back. Second and long for Gerbach and the Wolverines. Throws high. high, incomplete. So after an explosive first half, I can identify with that.
Yeah, I guess you could.
3rd down and 8. Gerback, fumble. Loose ball still on the carpet, still loose. And let's see if UCLA finally pounced on it. They did. UCLA ball at midfield. Maddox with favorable field position again. 1st down. One setback behind him. Using his fullback. Comes out here to the left. Man is open. Hits his tight end inside the 30-yard line. Austin. There's the Bruins. Threatened again. Ball at the 27 now after the fumble. 1st and 10 for Maddox, who pulls out. Sends his running backs out. Has time. Complete to the 12-yard line. Michael Moore. The 2 Moores, the wide out. And instead they'll run the fullback, Smith. And he crosses the 10-yard line before Welburn brings him down at the Wolverines' 8-yard line. Smith and Brown are the running backs. This is Smith behind Brown. And he is short of the 5-yard line. John Milligan.
They got 2 downs to get a 1st down.
From the shotgun, Maddox. Almost intercepted.
It is intercepted.
Inside the 5-yard line. That was Lance Dotton, number 22. They must come out from their own end zone. Gerback sets his back to the eye. And it'll be Vaughn trying to cut back short of the 5-yard line. Punch in Vaughn. And it'll be Vaughn, and he doesn't get out on 3rd down. Someone who's pulling hard for Michigan right now.
The city's looking pretty well. Vermeil, you got a body like a fullback, and much success to you this year. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Brent, the guy that knows something about championships.
You bet. And someone who knows something about tough yards right now, John Vaughn. Alan Jefferson replaces Vaughn, giving him a breather. Van Dyne goes in motion.
Good defense.
And the fullback bunch couldn't find any running room. 2nd down and 10. Alexander in motion behind him and then cuts back. Now Gerback goes sideline and incomplete and dangerous that time.
UCLA's defense has definitely gotten better here in the 2nd half. A few good adjustments made, I'm sure.
So Gerback eyes the receivers. Hit incomplete. Intended for Bunch, the fullback. Only his 2nd punt of the day.
It's a lousy punt, too.
Hasn't gotten much practice.
Oh, he's getting a good roll.
John Wills will simply let it roll. And it bounds down inside the 40-yard line. And already 162 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns as Michigan's defense storms in on quarterback Tommy Maddox. 2nd down and 15 after the sack of Maddox. From the shotgun. They'll have the inside handoff, and Smith this time out to the 45. Needs to get up to the 49 for that 1st down. Maddox steps up, incomplete, and dropped at the 45-yard line. Welburn. Kyler returns as a punter. They looked elsewhere for one punt, and that seemed to motivate the young man. He booms that one. And close, just into the end zone. It'll come out at the 20. 57 yards. Michigan Stadium. Crowd in excess of 100,000. Now, 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. They lead it, and it's Vaughn again, swinging to the right side and defended well by Pfeiffer. And here it's 28-15, Michigan leading UCLA, and Hayden Fry with daylight in that one. Alexander with an exposed pad doubles back in just in time. Vaughn running into the middle of that defense is short of the 1st down.
You know.
Bo is probably saying, not now, not now. And they don't. They run for the 1st down. Meet Shaw. Vaughn again, and he was taken on that time by number 41, Argo. 2nd down and long now. Gerback bringing Vaughn again, and he was met, and this is going to lead them in 3rd and long. Now it's 3rd down. Gerback in a passing situation for the Wolverines. Puts receivers on the wing, and he'll keep it, but he is short of the 1st down. Michigan will punt it away.
Had trouble against Oklahoma with the returner fumbling the ball, so they put him back there. Fair catch that. Yeah.
And he did at the 32. Now, how about the Michigan look right now that they're giving Tommy Maddox?
Well, they have the extra defensive back in there.
Here comes a safety blitz, but Welburn couldn't get there, and they hit the hot man. Welburn was coming, playing up on the line against the slot man. 5 defensive backs deployed. Maddox, under pressure, throws underneath to the running back. Brown coming out of the back.
Throw it short underneath.
Back in motion at the fullback Smith. Maddox straight back as a receiver open for the first down. As time runs out on the 3rd, we'll return with more after this message and a word from our ABC stations. 1st and 10 for the Bruins now. The ball is at the Wolverine 43. UCLA going in to that stiff breeze here for the final 15 minutes. Needing a couple of scores. And Maddox keeps it incomplete. Threw the ball a little low.
We have 2 flags. We have an offsides on defense. We have a personal foul on defense. They will take the personal foul.
Maddox finding out what it's like to play in the Big Ten in major college football. Watch his shot. He gets the ball. Here comes Otis Williams right there. Bam! Did he put him down? And here's the possible spear that maybe was the personal foul coming up on this next shot. Going down for the ball. The ball's down the ground. Yeah, no question about that. No call for that.
They trailed 21-0.
If Michigan's going to run a blitz or anything like that, they like to do it. That formation, they audible out of the coverage they were in. Better throw it.
Maddox throws a bad pass that is intercepted by Eric Anderson. And the defense comes up with a huge one here in Ann Arbor. And they'll try to take some time off this clock. They'll try to give you an old-style Bo Schembechler ball control attack here. They lead the fullback. And let's get down to Mark.
It's not too much of a sacrifice.
Your thoughts on the game today?
I hope they win.
Defense has to get a little tougher.
Brent, Mr. and Mrs. Strepinite.
And John Vaughn breaks free behind another devastating block by that offensive line. Eric Turner brings him down. Here Michigan trying to score for the first time in the second half of this game. And Allen Jefferson replaced Vaughn. 2nd and long here, Dick, against this UCLA defense for Gerback. They'll try Vaughn on that cutback move of his, and that time it was Pfeiffer, number 40, anticipating that off the other side.
And what you really need is a great backside block to stop the pursuit from coming down.
He was tripped up that time. Beautiful defense, but he has not had a good day kicking the ball and bunched the fullback a little slow getting over there to the wing. Now he sets up.
Now picture the angle he'd have if that goalpost was 4 foot 10 inches shorter. I mean, narrower. Tough angle.
Hits this one. Shady said, I'm not going to be worried about that. 31-15 right now. We'll be right back. Will come in and replace Carlson as the kickoff man. And this one to Brown.
Oh, what a block.
Up to the 25. It freed him a little bit, Coach. He finally steps out at the 38-yard line. Slot man up there to his left.
They're back to 4 defensive backs in there, too, not 5 defensive backs.
Incomplete. Rattled just a bit. Maddox can't avoid the pressure of Chris Hutchinson, and down he goes. 11-14 to go in this game.
Bad snap.
And Maddox picks it up. Comes back, deflected, almost intercepted and incomplete. That was Eric Anderson.
Here on the football team is really a real good basketball team.
Welburn lets this one bounce, and it takes a UCLA roll. It'll be down inside the 10-yard line.
You know, talking again about the basketball team, Veda Murray.
You're not going to have bodies flying with the basketball season coming up here soon. 1st and 10 now, and Michigan runs Bernie Leggett, number 40, behind the left side, and they lead at 31-15. Jefferson. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Alexander. Oh, good defense that time. Dion Lambert. Calling those plays. I want to see another shot of that. Maybe we'll get an opportunity down here on the sideline. This is 2nd and long.
Oh, good tackling.
Lambert taking on Ricky Powers, the freshman. It would help. Gerback. Long, the receiver broke the other way.
Miscommunication. That's a better punt.
Gordo Ascona, a Canadian, under pressure here from Michigan, trailing at 31-15, 8.5 minutes to go. Inside handoff does not fool anyone. For a change of pace. Maddox is back. Going to air it out long. Going to Moore. He's got it. Inside the 15-yard line. Michael Moore. Kevin Smith now the lone setback.
No huddle by UCLA.
Double tight end. Slot formation to the right. Maddox will run Smith up the middle to the 10-yard line.
This goes back to Homer's philosophy and success at Alabama. I think the crossing patterns down in here like that really work good. But the running stuff,
again. On 3rd down, the offensive line gives him protection. He'll throw now underneath to Smith. This is going to be short. Smith puts it down. It was a fumble. Michigan jumping on the ball. The ball was on the carpet.
Everybody's trying to determine. Looks like they're going to play zone coverage. Yep.
And it goes over to Michigan.
That's a backward pass. That's a backward pass.
And it is finally picked up. Ball is still free on the carpet.
See, he took that ball and threw it backwards. That's still live.
And they've been unable to score a touchdown. As a result, they trail it by 16. Michigan has played the game without huddling on offense. And this man has had another whale of an afternoon. Gerback bringing time down off that clock. And it's on again.
There's a good move. There's a good move.
Away, breaks free. Vaughn, free at the 20. He'll score 63 yards. Ready to attempt the extra point.
Ooh.
And a little bit of difficulty there between the holder and the kicker.
He put it down and then moved it back. I tell you, you drive a kicker crazy doing something like that.
38-15, 4:43. Unless you like a lot of help.
Unless you're desperate.
Okay. Here's the kick. Fielded now at the 15-yard line. That was Toy, who caught the Maddox in a learning process. He's had some trouble against this defense in the second half, but he hits more that time for a first down. Thank you, Roger. That's not a bad band there at East Lansing either, come to think of it.
You're a band man. Huh?
I think they're one of the great parts of college football. They don't get enough credit. There's the pass, dropped by Moore, a little bit high.
The legal ramifications. They're afraid to say no, you can't, because if it was tested legally, it could affect a lot of other decisions made in rules in the National Football League. And it's getting so really is the legal side of we, with the obvious great blue chip freshmen, we aren't going to redshirt him anymore, because chances are we wouldn't have him our senior year. Oh, breakdown.
Miscommunication that time.
You know what I mean?
BYU and Oregon. Really looking forward to seeing that one, because Oregon, a well-coached football team, they'll give BYU some difficulty. This is a punt to Welburn. And the Wolverines now will attempt it.
Coach Gary Moeller isn't taking any chances. He went over to John Vaughn and said, hey, even I could have run through that hole. It was that big.
And here Ken Solom will get some work taking snaps at quarterback. He hands it off. Ricky Powers. Well, the scoreboard isn't close, but for a time, it was interesting. UCLA staged a rally, but they've been shut down here, and defensively, they are just not getting the job done. Powers breaking free. Mike phone. I didn't say anything of importance, folks. You didn't listen.
I thought you sounded good.
Here's the young man you spoke about, and he displays some talent. There is a penalty marker thrown downfield, though. Holding. Solom is back. Wants to drop the screen pass off, and the only problem
Nobody there.
Solom throwing complete to midfield. They run the draw off of that.
Well, they get locked up.
Getting free as Powers that 1 year. So an impressive performance by Michigan here today.
Bernie Leggett.
So Syracuse fans can send all those ties back down to Pat Dye in Auburn. Here it is, third down as the clock is running out, and then we'll be sending you along to East Lansing here shortly. That does it. Gary Moeller wins his first as the head coach at Michigan. The players of the game: Tommy Maddox from UCLA, John Bond from Michigan. Chevrolet donates $1,000 to each school's general scholarship fund to